I recently found myself in Chillicothe, Ohio at a Joann store, so I figured I would go in. I have not done a walkthrough video in quite some time, so I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and do another one. So the first thing I saw was this big twist yarn. They had a lot of different colors, and I'll pan through in a little bit. This was a Joann's. It was not a very big Joann's. In fact, this might be the smallest Joann store that I've ever been in. The one that we have here where I live is massive. I know they're not all that way because this is a brand new one. It's one of their concept stores that they just started up. But this was a lot smaller than I had ever seen before. So you can see there we got the Eddie Bauer yarn. That was some alpaca yarn for $10. I don't think they had any sales, at least not for this yarn on this day. So $10 is a little bit too much for me, but you know, everything's up right now. Again, it's sort of the same thing. I always like when stores have these swatches right there. It gives you a good idea of how the project can work up depending on what kind of stitch you want to use. So kudos to them for having little swatches up. Not all of them have those up, by the way. So I always appreciate when they do have swatches up. Again, more wool. They call it wool paca. I can't remember exactly the percentages of what each different fiber is in each skein, but I'm sure you can pause and look at the label. I'm sure I captured it at some point. They also had these big twist like cake rolls. Yeah, right here. I guess I'll get to it in a minute. Those were actually a pretty good price. I was really surprised that they had it at that price. And if I remember, I may be wrong, I think these were 30% off as well. You can see you get quite a bit of yarn in one batch there. So kudos for that, Joann's, for having it. Now this is one I've never seen before. So big twist t-shirt, 100% recycled polyester. It felt, I mean, obviously just like a t-shirt. Did not get this, kind of wanted to, but as you can see there, they were all a little bit dirty, and I'm not buying something new that's already dirty. It's my job to dirty things up. Anyways, so yeah, that was 30% off. After looking at the end caps, I did work my way over across a couple aisles because they did have a little bit more yarn, not a whole lot. And they also had some crochet and knitting accessories, and we're going to look at those here towards the end of the video as well. So hold on for that. We're about to look at some sugar and cream cotton yarn, and while we're doing that, I just want to say, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. It's crazy to me how many people watch our videos and not subscribe to the channel. It's like 70 to 75% of the people are not subscribed to the channel, but you watch our videos. So I don't know, help me make that make sense. It's not making sense for me. So if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. But I do appreciate you all watching the videos. Anyways, back to the yarn. These were about $4.50 for the sugar and cream cotton yarn. Don't think there were any sales on this either. But for $4.50, I mean, that can make several decent sized washcloths. I did eventually make my way to, there's like one more aisle left, and I believe it's where the wool yarn was. Winter is coming. It's upon us. It's already getting chilly in the mornings anyways, at least where I live. So you might want to start thinking about making those wearable wool items like your hats and maybe sweaters or cardigans or socks or things like that. Me personally, I will be making hats because I just enjoy making hats. I'm not a fan of making socks. I know a lot of you are. Kudos to you. I mean, I wish I did enjoy it. I just do not enjoy it at all. But I do like making hats, so I will be buying some, probably this wool ease. Maybe not this particular one, but the wool ease, and I think it's called Quick and Thick and Thicker Quicker or something like that. I tend to stick to that. I've always had good luck with that product in the past. Moving on to some accessories, they had lots of crochet hooks, they had some knitting needles, they had some Tunisian crochet hooks, and I did not, like I said before, I didn't get anything because I was just traveling. This was just a quick stop. I also, aisle over, I went back and I saw they had this like crochet, not crochet, any type of arts and craftsy kind of carrying bag, like a storage bag. I thought that was really cool. Thought about getting it, talked myself out of it because 30 bucks is a little, like I said, everything's up right now, but that was a little too up for me. As I was walking out, I came across these Bernat blanket extra thick yarn. Cool yarn, good price. I thought I'd show it to you on my way out. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. I do appreciate it. If you live in Chillicothe, Ohio, make sure you check out this store. It's small, but definitely worth checking out. All right, like I said before, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I'm gonna head out, and I'll see you guys at the next video. All right, adios.